Stories. Stories reconcile our emotions with our realities. Stories reconcile our expressions with our experiences. And stories reconcile our inner narratives with our outer branding and visibility. The way I look at stories now, after going through the reinvention in my life from an actuary into an author, into a speaker, into a founder of Lighthouse, where I teach storytelling and how to bring emotional intelligence in the very way we talk, we walk, we lead, we follow, and we show up. I feel that storytelling is like a muscle. Like we are made of muscles and blood and bone and skin, we are also made of story cells. Think of it. The stories that we tell inside our head really decides our destiny, what we can or what we cannot do. The stories we tell the investors decide the amount of cash we would get to run our business. The stories that we tell our teammates decides how our rapport builds with them, how our relationship builds, whether they'll hold space for me, whether I will be able to hold space for them, whether somebody would actually bang the table behind the closed doors when I'm not in the room. Stories that I tell my manager, stories that I hear, stories that I tell as leaders, story that I tell as a sister to other women, stories that I tell as a mother, as a child, as a sister, on social media, for branding, for visibility. To be able to just show up and be seen and be understood for who I am. Stories document our lived experience. The way I have experienced storytelling through multiple formats of creative writing, novel to short stories, to poems, to articles, lifestyle, op-ed columns for leading media, etc. And at the same time, when I have experienced stories from the stage, being on the TEDx stage multiple times, being invited to large global platform to be able to speak on different topics, different callings, different passions, and also as Toastmaster, as a distinguished Toastmaster, to be a district finalist multiple times, etc. I have realized that our spoken words, our written words, our creative process inside, and our extroverted visibility to the outside world, they need to reconcile. We have to build our personality, but we also have to build our characters. We have to build our perspectives as much as we build our narratives. Only when our stories are rich with both vulnerability as well as wisdom, our stories can make a difference. We can make a difference. We can make our own dent in the universe. We are meant to. We are like snowflakes, each one of us. We are exquisite. We are unique. We are special. And at the same time, stories not only celebrate our uniqueness, our personal excellence, it also celebrates our empathy, our collectiveness, our human society, our commonality, our community. Tell your stories. Listen to other people when they tell their stories. Bring hearts to work. Bring emotional intelligence in the way you live, show up, and be seen. Tell your stories today. It's my delight to introduce to you the programs at Lighthouse Stardust, which is a short, brief 8 days program, which will set you up to create your own story impact. Do consider checking out the program at Lighthouse and start your journey to build, to create, to discover your voice, your impact, your legacy with stories.